So this is question 11. We've got an aeroplane travelling on a bearing of 295 degrees. Whoops. On a bearing of 295 degrees until it is 200 kilometres west of its starting point. How far has it travelled on this bearing? So what's the first step? Christian? Draw the starting point. Okay. So put a starting point, put your directions on there. Okay, so if it's going 295 degrees, which way is it going to go? A wee bit up. Okay. 90, 180, 270. So 295 is going to be somewhere out this way. Okay. So that's 295 degrees all the way around there. The question is, how far has it travelled on its bearing when it is 200 kilometres west of its starting point? So if I make this here 200 kilometres, the question is, how far has it gone on that bearing? So what do I need to put on this diagram before I can work this out? Someone other than Christian. Yeah, Fergus.
The angle.
The angle in there, that's right. So if it's 270 degrees all the way around here, what's the angle going to be in there?
295 minus 270.
Yep, so that makes 25 degrees. So what am I going to do to work out x? What ratio am I going to use? Cos. Okay. Just cos, yeah. Cos, this is the adjacent and that's the hypotenuse. So cos 25 equals 200 over x. So we've got cos 25 equals 200 over x. What do I do now? Yep, I can do the switcheroo, which is a shortcut for multiplying over there and dividing over there. So x will equal 200 over cos 25. And who would like to work that out for me?
Yeah.
Christian's doing it.
220.7.
220.7 kilometres.
No.
0.67, wasn't it? I'm just doing it to one decimal place. Okay, is that a reasonable answer for this question? Yes, it is. Why is it a reasonable answer? It's longer than that short side there. The hypotenuse should be longer. Okay? So that's how you work out that question. Could you imagine a question where you had to work out a bearing? So if they gave you a question, they said an aeroplane has been going, maybe it's gone, a person walks 20 kilometres west and 35 kilometres south. Okay, if someone does that, then the question could ask, what bearing are they on from their starting position? So how would we go about working that out? What would we do? We draw it up first. Okay, so someone starts here. They go 20 kilometres west and 35 kilometres south. Okay, so you need to know your north, east, south and west, right? So they're going to be down here, 20, 35, and the question is asking you what bearing are they on? So you need to find out what this is around here. So how would you work that out? Which angle do I need to find out in this triangle that's going to help me work out the bearing? Do I need to work out this angle down here or that angle up there? The one up there. So I need to find this angle, and then what will I do with it? Let's have a look. Tan is correct. I am tanning right now. I'm going to go tan theta equals 35 over 20. How do I work out what theta is going to be?
10 negative 1 in brackets 35 over 20.
Very good. You're making me proud. That equals theta, right? So could somebody please work that out? 60.3. Thanks, Tori. So 60 60.3 degrees equals theta. So if this is 60.3, what do I do now to work out the bearing? Yes, Christian?
270 minus 60.3.
Okay, 270 minus 60.3, which will equal 210.7 degrees. And the reason we took it away from 270 is because all the way around, 3/4 of the way around the circle is 270 degrees. And we're taking away what we've found out here, and then that gives us the bearing left over. Okay? So using this simple, the directions that we know, north, east, south, and west, and knowing how a bearing works, you should be able to work out lengths and angles given some information.